Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Look like a monster. Okay, anyways. So, I got this acne shit on my face. Try to take this video seriously because it is like a serious video-ish type thing. Because it's about my feelings about this show. And I really hate this oxygen, by the way. It's my serious feelings about this show, okay? So I was in a hospital, and I was watching TV. I couldn't find anything to watch. And, so I was just flipping through the channels on this ghetto-ass TV that barely has volume. Anyways, I just switched it to Lifetime, because sometimes they have some good old movies on there. And yes, I am an old lady inside. Let's be honest. I don't do anything. And I'm on oxygen. And I was in the hospital. I'm an old lady on the inside. Anywho, this show comes on, and I'm like, I'll just watch it. I'm bored as fuck anyways, and I'll probably get sucked into any show I watch. So I'm watching this show. It's called Preacher's Daughters. It's the first episode of the first season of the first series. So I completely lucked out, and it had just started too. So I didn't miss anything. So, this show is fucking crazy. It's intense. It's a docudrama. I learned that because I was reading on it. It's like, docudrama. It's pretty cool. Anyways, it's not just about them going to church and shit. And I am not a religious person. I mean, I am Buddhist, but I am not a hardcore Buddhist. And I don't go to church all the time. I only go when it's warm outside because I don't like the cold. And because that would just be a lot of church. And I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so, like I was saying though, these kids, you see them acting so bad, going and doing all this shit, being rebellious. But then, you see the parents, and you see how they act. You see how they treat their children. And if my mom ever treated me like that, I know I would go and be rebellious too, because this shit's crazy. Okay, so, this one girl, she's 16. What year is it? 2013. And yes, everybody loves sex. Not me, personally. I hate sex. But boys love sex. But this kid's fucking Christian or some shit, and he's not even allowed to have sex till marriage. She's not allowed to have sex till marriage. And the mom knows this. The mom is, whatever. But she has to meet this boy, first of all, before he can date her daughter. Which, I mean, in some cases, that's okay. But I just wouldn't. I'd let my daughter date whoever she wanted. And then I'd eventually want to meet the boy if they were together for a long time. But to meet the kid before the kid starts dating the daughter, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Anyways, she has to meet the kid. The kid has to know his IQ, which he doesn't. Because how old is he? Fucking 16. So he has to take an IQ test. He has to sign 3 contracts about this daughter. He has to, fill out an application. Write an essay in 50 words or less on why he wants to date the daughter. Or 50 words or more on why he wants to date the daughter. And he has to sign a list of 50 rules that the mom made up about what they can and cannot do. She's overboard. I would have if I was her, I would have been fucking the whole school or something. Just kidding. I wouldn't be a slut. But I would be very rebellious, and I would have been dating the kid already. Or going out and sneaking out with the kid. I don't know. Whatever. Then there's this other family. The dad is no boys allowed, blah, 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 blah. And she's almost 18. Like, she's got like a month till she's 18. She can't get calls from boys, can't get texts from boys, anything. And this one day, she just wants to go to a water park or the pool or something. And she asks her mom, and her mom says it's okay, but to ask her dad. Well, she knows her dad's going to say no, because one, she's in a bikini, a really cute bikini. And two, there's going to be boys there in swimming trunks. And it's summer. Come on. So she just goes out with her friends without even asking her dad. And she gets in the car, and they're like, your dad actually let you go? She's like, did I ask my dad is the question. She didn't even ask her dad. So it shows them at the water park, the pool, or whatever it is, making out with like 3 different guys. You know why? Because her dad is crazy. Put her on lockdown. She should just go to prison. Seriously. And then the other girl, she was like a big partier, smoked a ton of weed. And mind you, these people are like all about God, very religious. They're preachers' daughters. So she like is a big partier in the past. She has a kid at 17. She has a kid at 17. Come to find out, there's like 2 or 3 different guys that can be the dad. So she has to go to all these guys' houses, get a paternity test, and figure out who the dad is. Do not, I'm warning you right now, if you are a strict parent, you better watch out because your kid is fucked. If you want to be a parent, don't be that strict because your kid is going to be fucked up. And if you are a kid of strict parents, I suggest you talk to your parents and show them that show and be like, that's going to be me. And if they say that better not be you, you say, well, I've done this and this and this, even if it's a lie. And then show them that you, and then say, I might as well be in prison. And then walk to your room and lock the door. Because I can guarantee you're rebellious. And you probably have done this and that and this. Now, my parents were never super strict, but not too lenient. I was always a good kid until I hit 13. And then after 13, I was good again. 13 was that age where I just fucked up. But, regardless, don't be a strict parent. And kids, if your parents are super duper strict, like that fucking crazy, like your parents are going to be strict, like I want you home at this time, that's cool. I had a curfew for the longest time. But if your parents are like, no boys, no girls, blah, 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 like, and you're 18, I either suggest moving out or talking to them, because that's just psycho, and you might as well just go to jail. Just saying. So this should be a lesson to all or most of you, and I also suggest you watch this show and show your parents this show, because it really teaches a lesson, I think. Plus, it's just addicting, so whatever. But it really does teach a lesson on, like, parenting and, like, being rebellious and stuff like that. So watch that show. It's on Lifetime. It's really good and addicting, and I'm sorry if you have to go to rehab because you're so addicted to it, because I may have to go to rehab that I'm so addicted to it. Alright? So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you could take this beautiful face mask seriously. And I hope you guys have a great day and a wonderful day. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys watch that show.